How to turn your inspections and audit digitally using a product ProInspector. Yes, you'll be able to get an idea in the upcoming slides. These are few of our company highlights where Shlok Labs is delivering enterprise solutions for more than 18 years, headquartered in Portugal. We have a top-notch development center in India. We also have a marketing, sales and support centers in Portugal as well as in India. We are also a quality certified company with ISO 9001-2015, where we have achieved 500 plus satisfied clients across the globe and successfully implemented for more than 400 service projects. Also, we have a wide network of associates and channel partners as well. We'll have a look into the industries we serve. Till now, we have deployed around 9 plus industry verticals like manufacturing, food and beverage, construction and real estate, oil and gas, franchise and retail, and other industry segments as well. We have a happy and satisfied clients in all these verticals. What is ProInspector? ProInspector is a digital forum for inspections and audits, where the complete process of inspections and audits like planning the inspection audit, scheduling the inspection audit to the respective person. On execution of the inspection, you'll be able to capture the data that has been provided. Using that data, analysis and documentation part can be completely covered, where the instant inspection reports can be generated, or if any certification is required, it does not even take a minute to generate for you. And you also have the data storage part, where all the inspection or audit data can be stored in the Azure Cloud platform. So you'll be able to see a diagrammatic representations of without using ProInspector as well as with using ProInspector. So without using ProInspector, you'll be able to see 70% of the repetitive administration work has been carried out, which has been reduced to 30%. And only 30% of actual inspections takes place without using ProInspector, which has been increased to 70% of actual inspections, where we focus on doing only inspections and administrative work which is being completely eliminated or reduced. Here are some of the unique advantages of ProInspector, where our application is available in web, Android as well as in iOS platform. Instant checklist builder. So checklists can be termed as forms, question arrays based on your business process. So our smart checklist helps you to gather insightful business. Customizable checklist can be done with variety of response types like free text, drop down, button, multiple choices, and much more. Throughout the inspection or audit process, we'll be able to capture the real-time data. Custom business rules. Set your own business rules or logic and define rules for each and every questions in the checklist. Custom hierarchy, where we'll be able to deal with numerous workers and organizational hierarchy directly inside our application. So our application will follow the workflow that you have set. You can manage and arrange multiple custom workflows for multiple activities. Multiple analytical dashboards. Also, we will be able to receive instant alerts and notifications in mail, as well as we have push notifications in our application. So escalation alerts can also be triggered. Geofencing, which allows you to perform the inspection only within the boundary that has been set. We have multiple analytical dashboards, which is particularly designed for inspections, non-conformities, or observations as well. Also, we have the over-the-air upgrade software. So where once the application is upgraded each and every time, it also reflects for the respective users. Next is the offline mode inspection. You also have offline mode facility, which works in ProInspector. If suppose you need to conduct your inspections or audits in remote location. So once the scheduling part is done, you can download the checklist in offline mode and conduct the inspection and submit it. Digital reports, which will save bulk of your time wasted on creating reports and let our application curate them for you. The next is the document and team management, which can be completely covered throughout the inspection or audit cycle. We also have draw and annotate on image feature. On carrying out the inspection or audit, you will be able to capture or download multiple images with respect to each and every question, where you also have an option to annotate and provide the text on the images. Next one is the third-party integration, which can be performed within the application where integrations like ERP, SAP, etc. can be done. Multilingual support. Multilingual function can be enabled in ProInspector based on your business process. Next is the customer focus approach. If any third-party inspectors or contractors are available in your business, you can also use our client portal user license, where only the dashboards can be visible to them. Extensive tailor-made customizations. Based on your business requirements, we'll be able to customize our application accordingly. Post-sales and pre-sale support is also provided. Here, we'll be able to get a clear picture of the inspections lifecycle, where the first phase will be the planning and scheduling part. So in our application, we'll be able to plan the inspection and audit and assign the inspection or audit to the respective responsible person of who is going to carry out the inspection or audit, as well as we'll also be able to schedule the date of when the inspection is to be conducted. Now, the respective assigned inspectors or auditors will receive notifications through email as well as push notifications in our application, stating that the respective inspection or audit has been scheduled and it is in ready to start state. Once the information has been completely provided by the inspector or auditor, if there is any approval or reviewal path according to your business, the inspection will be assigned to them for the reviewal part. They have an option to approve or reject the inspection or audit. So once the inspection or audit is completed, reports can be generated instantly. It does not even take a minute to generate a report for you. We also have our client portal user license. If suppose in your business, if any third-party inspectors or contractors are involved, they can view only the dashboard part. Likewise, ProInspector allows you to share the inspection, report, and repair information among the customers, dealers, and suppliers with audience-specific portals. It is 360-degree connected customer experience. So our application can also be integrated with different systems like ERP, SAP, etc. Now we have the solutions offered for different sectors of inspections, audits, and certifications as well. Here, you'll be able to view the certifications, inspections, and audit solutions for the respective businesses like franchise inspector, gas inspector, car inspectors, constructions, and food inspectors. So we also have the inspections and audit in respective business areas like lift or elevator inspections, quality inspections, restaurant, that is the food and beverage inspections, property, NDT inspectors. So tell your industry will deliver the solutions for you. These are some of our customer pain points which has been collected. So with using ProInspector and after, before and using the ProInspector. So before using ProInspector, what are the pain points that has been received? These are some of the points which we have captured, like more administration has been required. So loads of paperwork and manual and time-consuming process has been there before using ProInspector, which has been completely turned to digital after using the ProInspector. Like it is a 360-degree process where it can be fully automated and zero administration is required. Next one is the paper checklist, where bundles of paper is required for execution of inspections or audits. So standard simple checklist with simple questions and nothing much is required with ProInspector. So we have our empowered checklist with where you can define the logic in the checklist as well and have multiple response types like based on your requirements, whether if it is a free text, drop down, list kind of things, we'll be able to configure it in our ProInspector. Next one is the fiddly reporting, that is poor evidence gathering and slow follow-up times. So the main challenges each and every customer faces is like the team management as well as follow-up times and the event gathering. For example, you need to capture images or download it from the gallery. So you want to make a report of it. So it is very tough using the manual method. So when you use ProInspector, everything comes into one phase. That is, evidence gathering and real-time problem-solving matrix can be done using one report. You'll be able to schedule the inspection to the respective person. So that person will be able to receive push notifications or email notifications. So there is no follow-up time required for you each and every time. So the inspector or auditor performs the inspection. So if there is any approval phase, the approver will also receive the notifications. So if there is any evidence to be captured or gathered, you can also take the pictures and annotate them. If you have any text also, you can give it on the image. And the next one is the poor knowledge. So lack of proper business insight is very hard to fetch the data. So you need full business visibility containing specifically curated data and analytics. So these are some of the pain points and what are the solutions which we have offered to our customers. The next one is the high return on investment. For example, in general, we have achieved in 12 months, what we have achieved in 12 months has been achieved within 3 months of using ProInspector. So one of our prestigious customer has achieved the return on investment. So the organization with 20 inspectors can reduce the cost by over 72,000 euros per year. Also, with using fully digital inspections is clear, this is true from a cost perspective. So, in pandemic, now it has become everything digital. So the pandemic has put the financial constraints on every company, making the dollars saved from switching digital inspections from manual inspections. So using ProInspectors, our stakeholders or management has completely turned to digital, which is critical for proving due diligence against the spread within their complex. So the COVID-19 pandemic has made the benefits of ROI of digital inspections even greater. These are some of our benefits which we have captured. So it is like effective actual inspection increased by 70%. That is 30% of actual inspections and the administrative work has been reduced and 70% has been achieved. And 80% increase in productivity as well as visibility. It is like you need not monitor and administrate each and every time, and you'll be able to carry out actual inspections, which has been resulted to productivity and high visibility. Improve your decision making by 85% through data insights. So it is like you have a decreased data collection in your administration work as well. So you'll be able to focus more on the core business and the revenue will be increased to 90%. These are some of our customer highlights where we have captured into testimonials. Like one of our prestigious customer, Ocean, which is in franchise and retail phases, where their store managers have been using ProInspector for their daily audits and retail. So they were using pen and paper. Now the total inspections has been turned to digital using ProInspector. Also, they have integrations like ERP system, which has been a great support on using ProInspector. So our prestigious customer, the next one will be the Bureau Veritas. They also had the paper environment where the new era has been turned to more practical and faster and especially very secure phase using ProInspector digitally. And next one is the prestigious customer L&T. So where they are into the construction field as well. So, and also they are to logistics. So now using Pro Inspectors, they need not monitor the each and every inspectors, as well as workflows can be defined for each and every actions. So if they want any incident reporting, they'll be able to capture the images, provide the annotations to the images, and give a text. So that task can be assigned to the respective inspectors, and that can also be monitored. If suppose it is a non-conformity or if it is an observation also, a separate workflow can be defined and that can also be monitored. So which was very useful and meaningful to choose Pro Inspector. Yeah. So now we are in the locations like India as well as Portugal. So you can contact us through the phone numbers. So we'll also be contacting you if any requirement has been required. So thank you for joining for today's webinar session.